everyone, I hope everyone's keeping well. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Ramsgate at last, after several days of awful, miserable, rainy, damp, dark weather. But today is quite different, and it's actually reasonably warm for the time of year. Warmer than it has been the last few days anyway. Well, on Saturday, the 16th of November, FAYRES is having a Christmas craft fair, and Team Etsy, which is Yvonne and Luke Moore and I, have a stall. Sadly, I cannot travel up to Scotland at the moment, which is really unfortunate because I love Dumfries and Galloway, and my granny was from Dumfries and Galloway as well, so it's got special meaning to me. A lot of ancestors have their resting places there, and whenever I'm there I like to visit friends and family and also pay respect at the gravesides as well. So anyway, I've made some things to send to Yvonne and I'm packaging them up today. I've been very busy with them the last week or two, and I've had stuff to do for my other outlets as well, so it's been a bit full on. But anyway, I'm through the worst of it now, which is good. It's always manic at this time of the year. So I've done a little inventory. I always do one of those, which shows easily what I've got and how much everything is. I've got my labels. I have these price labels. So the price goes on the front, usually along there or along there. I've still got these two to do. And then the details are on the back. So these are glasses cases, and I have two styles. There's this gorgeousness, and there's this gorgeousness. So I've got two of each, and these ones are lined with 100% Depion silk polyester, which is beautiful. And the glasses pop in like that, and then they fasten with a button and loop. This one is a cotton lining. That's actually a bit of leftover curtain lining. This one is some leftover linen from making an apron. I've made a nice linen apron. So those are the first items. These ones I'm doing for £6 each, and this one with linen lining is £6.50. I also made Yvonne a gorgeous table runner. So it's edged with some pretty ruffled polyester ribbon, which I'd originally bought for a 1940s, 1950s style apron. So this is what I had left. And then on the reverse side, I've got a pretty cotton pattern, which is Fairy Lights. This came from Hobbycraft, 100% cotton. And then this side is the Liberty Winterberry pattern. Isn't that gorgeous? So it's a reversible table runner, so you can change things up a little bit. It means you get more out of your table settings. You can have a different theme each time you use it. And then I've got my care label and maker's label on the reverse side. But it's along the long edge, which means that when you do reverse the runner onto this side, it's not as noticeable as if it was on the end. And anyway, the end is trimmed. I didn't want to detract from the pretty trim, so I decided to put it along one edge where it's not quite as noticeable. But that's fully washable at 30 degrees. It's been top stitched as well. So I do all my sewing on a Singer sewing machine. This one's about 42 inches long or thereabouts, so it should fit a good sized table. I also make tray cloths. I'm going to try and make some tray cloths this week because we have another event coming up in Dumfries. I've also made Yvonne some candles. I did 4 different fragrances. I'll show you what they look like. I've wrapped them all up individually. So this is a cute little owl. I call them Ollie the owl. I always put the candle warning label on the bottom wherever possible. If a candle was thinner, I would include it on the tag. Again, I have the sales tag there. So this one is an unscented one, and it says it's 100% organic beeswax, and the price, so they're £3.95 each, or on a deal 2 for £6.50. And green beeswax, they have a really good burn time as well. All cotton wick, that's organic cotton dipped in the beeswax, and they smell amazing. I usually add a little bit, a tiny little bit of coconut oil as well, which gives it a better burn, because sometimes if you don't add anything to the beeswax, it can go out, and we don't want that. But I just add the tiniest little bit to give a better burn. I've done unscented, I have done honey and ginger, I've done lavender, and then I have the unscented. And I've made 3 of each for Yvonne, so there will be 12 candles going up. And there we have it. I have a huge pile of other things as well going on at the moment. So I made this a while back. It's a sack, so all I need to do is attach my strip of fabric along the back, so I can put my cord and or ribbon through, and then it comes round the front and it will tie in a bow, so it'll sit a bit like that. That's good for toys, hobbies, crafts, anything of that nature. It keeps everything together. You could also use it for lingerie or shoes. I've got some more of these cut out. I've got to do something with those. I need them for my own stock. This is Liberty fabric. I'm making another glasses case there. These here are all glasses cases here, and they all need to be dealt with the linings. I have my apron. I've just got to put the pocket on, and that's finished. That's the linen apron I was telling you about. I have a table runner cut out here, so that's Liberty fabric. That is fabric from Hobbycraft, and again it's double-sided. This one is a small table runner or a tray cloth. So if you've got a little coffee table, you could put it across that. Or if you're like me and find things slip around on a tray, the cloths are great. They keep everything on the tray where they should be instead of slipping off. This is going to be a full length table runner. Again, this will be double-sided. I have no idea as yet what I'm going to put on the back. However, it will probably be the rest of the linen, so that will be double-sided. I'm going to decorate that one, I think, with a bit of this ribbon, a nice tartan ribbon. And then this is another table runner. This again is a double-sided one. That's the back side with tweed on, and then the front has a remnant of cotton canvas with a deer on, which is exclusive fabric. I made a big cushion for the living room because I suffer with my back, and it's really a pillow which I've made a big cover for, and it looks good because we've got a very sort of Scottish style living room in different shades of yellow and neutrals. So that's what I've been doing or am doing in the textiles. Today I have some votive candles on the go. They are plant-based ones. The ones I'm doing today, I had a little bit of coconut wax left and I've mixed that with some soy pillar blend and a little bit of candelilla for extra strength and burn time. I'm doing 2 in vanilla and 2 in cherry bakewell. I am also now making more beeswax candles. I'm making dinner candles from beeswax in either yellow beeswax or white beeswax. The yellow beeswax ones I'm doing for £7.95 each, and the white beeswax ones I'm doing for £8.50 each. And I am going to be listing those on a made to order in my Etsy shop and also on my own web store. I've also been making a few oyster shell candles. These ones are set with crystals. These are all gemstone chips. And I also do plain ones without the crystal chips, but sometimes they might include lavender. These have got crystals in, but I do lavender and I do other fragrances as well, like sea breeze, or at this time of the year, something like festive fir, seasonal. I really enjoy making candles. It's something I will probably always continue doing in the future if everything just goes along well with that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I look forward to talking to you again soon with some more news. But I'm going off for coffee now, so I'll say bye for now.